By around, I mean 1 to 2.
Yeah, it's like, I was going to say like 2 p.m., but yeah, 1-ish p.m.
All right, we need to know this exactly by the numbers. I mean, we need to know seconds here. Come on, guys.
Alright. The point is, though, when do I play the nighttime music? I guess it's at 4 p.m. I play nighttime music. Because it's not the nighttime, so I'll play the daytime music. Alright. What about this one?
Nope, that's horrible.
You don't listen to music anyway.
Actually, I do have it on really low.
Oh, you do listen to music? Because I coordinate music for thematic reasonings, and it really hurt my feelings when I said you didn't listen to music.
Like, I don't think I ever said I didn't listen to music. I think I was having a problem with my music at the time.
It's Jess.
Okay.
Tell them how you really feel. But same, yes, if people don't listen to my game, I want to kill them. Haha. Anyway.
Good to know.
I was just way too happy, but whatever. We haven't had any sad times yet. Alright. So, I believe the last time you sent a message saying, hey, let's hang out. And she was like, yeah, meet me at the police station. I believe it was something like that.
Sure.
So is there anything you want to do before you head over there, after you head out of the student council room? Or are you zippity-jippity down there?
Yeah, this is going to be slightly cheesy, but in the books that he's read, because he has read those books, did she ever basically mention what kind of flower she likes?
What kind of flowers he likes?
Sunflower.
Yeah, sunflowers.
Stop.
Those are ugly-ass things.
Okay. Meanings of flowers.
Can you not tell us what you're Googling? I hate that. It rips me out every time.
Okay, let me take a well, let's say birds of paradise. There we go.
Okay.
She likes birds.
Yeah, she likes those flowers.
Alright,
What kind of flowers does she likes? Bird flowers?
Rep will stop at a florist on the way and see if he can buy a couple of birds of paradise.
Alright, so a bit of information about birds of paradise.
Oh, fuck.
They are exotic flowers that are native to South Africa, and they bloom from September through to May, so they're still in bloom.
I didn't ask for this.
Yes, because the thing is...
Let me explain the coffee plants.
Birds of paradise symbolize joyfulness. They also symbolize magnificence. They can also be used to indicate exciting and wonderful anticipation.
Alright, Jess.
Okay.
So, that's interesting when you let that stay hidden and people look up and they go, oh, I get the meaning behind it.
Hey, I tell everybody my abilities' names.
But that's... Well, yeah, they're never going to learn that. That's a meta thing.
Anyway, so the flowers will cost $20 since they're imported from South Africa.
You know that there's a thing called basically like was it greenhouses where you can temperature and control them, so you can grow them in other places from South Africa, right?
Climate control.
Yeah, they're not a Japanese florist isn't importing anything from South Africa.
Yeah, no.
Stop bullying.
This isn't bullying. We're trying to help you. Is it bullying for you to explain what the flowers mean? No. Well, we're explaining how the flowers buy. There.
Oh, fine. They're still $20. They're just not imported anymore.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Don't mention that.
Alright.
Scared me a little bit.
Scares me.
Everybody should be on the city page, right?
Sure.
Yep.
So you'll be going into the city center because that's where the police station is. So I actually want to put the thing onto miles. See how scale miles. Okay.
So this is a
Whoa.
scale
No, it's
map
not.
then?
It's
No,
not.
of course it's not. That's insane.
Then
It's weird.
why are you using the scale mile meter if
The
you're
Academy campus building is apparently 11 miles long. Well,
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a huge thing
Okay.
for 60 students. Or no, was it 120?
yeah. This building is 50
Oh,
miles
that just made
long.
it more. I thought it'd be less if I did it. If I increased it. Wow, I'm a retard.
No.
Okay. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's better. I put it at 1.
The campus is still 2 miles long.
Okay, I put
whatever.
it at 0.5.
No, whatever.
It does not have to be to scale.
I don't think it is.
There we go. That's more. That's decent. Okay, there we go. Now it's to scale.
No.
It's a very big place. Okay.
All right, whatever. That's fine.
Okay.
This doesn't matter.
Anyway, the point is you're currently here, and the city centre to get to the police station is still a fair trek, even if you ignore the actual. If you look at the map,
Is there any sort of like was it a public transit system in this
Yes,
town?
there is a bus system that goes to each area that has a name. So you can get one
And just
from
one.
Oh, you don't need that. This city is only 13 miles long.
Fuck off, Richard. It's very densely packed. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, there is a bus that goes to each place. And to get a bus from here to the city centre will be like $3. $3 buckaroos.
We don't get like free passes because we're students.
Did you apply for one?
Considering the buses just suddenly appeared and have never been mentioned before, yes.
Okay. So who here doesn't want a free bus pass for the city? Speak up now.
Wait.
You should already have one.
So if we speak up, that means we don't want it. Then I'm
Yeah.
No,
sorry.
you do get a free bus pass if you speak up. Otherwise, you will not get a free bus pass.
That's not
Wait.
what Jess said.
No, I said if you don't want one. Speak.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Sorry, misunderstood.
Okay, thanks to Dave, you all can have free bus faring within the city now. You're welcome.
Sick.
Yay,
Alright.
Student privilege.
Hey,
Anyway.
good. Going to that academy should get us something.
Yeah.
Something. Okay, you hop on the bus. You flash your bus pass. Are you still wearing your uniform, or did you change out of it?
No change out of it. Yeah.
All right. So you are heading over into the city center.
Yes.
Zoom, 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 zoom. And you'll get off at the stop, which will be what would be in the middle of a city.
It depends. Did they plan the city out?
No.
Yes. Kind of. They planned everything this way out.
Probably the hospitals, police stations, and fire stations. Then.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly where you need to be. Oh, you don't have to walk to the police station. You get dropped off near the hospital, the police station, and the fire station. They're all next to each other. How convenient.
You know, most buses have more than one stop per area, right?
Yeah, I know. This particular stop is right next to them.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to get off at this stop, not that stop. That stop's still a 3-mile
Yeah,
walk.
like, here's a stop. Why would you want to get on the other one, Dave?
Got it.
I'm confused. I mean, you're not wrong. Whatever.
All right. So, I guess, do you just enter the police station?
Well, first I'll look around and see if she's outside, for a couple of seconds. If I don't see her, then I'll go inside.
Okay, I guess I'll roll you an intuition, unless you want to try and smell her out.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Intuition. Here we go.
Strategy.
Here we go.
It's a viable strategy for you.
Yeah,
Why is
no, it is. Just you can also try and feel her out, but that's just wrong.
You don't like doing that though.
Alright. So you don't see her anywhere outside, so you reckon maybe she's inside?
It sounds like a logical inference, so I go inside.
Alright. So when you get into the police station, it looks fairly modern inside. You know, like glass. You know, like they have like glass separating walls sometimes between different areas, and there's like a floor in supermarkets that's not wooden, but I forget what it's called officially. That type of floor,
I think I know what you're talking about.
like the plasticky type. Anyway,
Linoleum?
What are you talking about?
something like that. Yeah. Also, my internet
Wait,
is
what's
really
the
bad.
kind? The floor is made of plastic?
You know the type of that isn't carpet or wood. That type.
Tiles?
Oh, no, tile.
Tiles,
No.
linoleum.
Well, ceramic, concrete.
Linoleum sounds like it.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's like there's like a desk and there's a bunch of chairs and stuff. And I've never actually been inside of a police station. All right,
Have you ever seen movies with them
So-
in it?
they look really old in movies. Like when I play Phoenix Wright, you know, it looks really old. But anyway, I guess there is a desk where you see some people queuing up to talk to the receptionist. There's a couple of desks, actually. There isn't just one. There's a couple of receptionists.
Okay.
I guess
Oh.
you wait in line.
Yeah. I'll get in
Okay.
line, but I'm looking around, like,
Yeah.
just in case.
Okay. Okay. One is a guy. One is a girl. Two is a guy. Okay. So you get called up, and you're greeted with a male receptionist.
Okay.
And they'll be like, "Greetings. How can I help you?"
Just for my clarity, it's when talking about her officially, it's Himiko Hatari or Hatari Himiko.
Hattori Himiko would be
Last
the.
name comes first.
Okay.
It'd be something like Hattori Himiko-san.
You got it.
Well, no, you just be Hattori-san, then just you drop the first name if you're going with a honorific.
Okay, go with what I said. Yeah.
Okay.
He is the resident.
So Hattori-san, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I'm here to meet Hattori-san.
Right. With our independent consultant. Do
She
you
told
have
me
a
to meet you
name?
right here. Dark Raphael.
Right. Well, he'll just kind of gesture over to one of the doors. He'll say it's door 4.
Thank you, sir. Give a polite bow. Go to the door. Knock once, then enter. Or if somebody says enter, obviously.
Alright. So you'll knock and you'll hear, oh, come in.
I step inside.
Alright, so when you get in there, it's kind of like you know those rooms you get like where you like have a seat room. So there's like a small table, there's a chair on one end and the chair on the other. You see like the glass panel where the people on the other side can listen in, but it doesn't look like it's like a glass. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, your interrogation room, right?
Yeah, it's basically an interrogation room.
Got it.
No,
And,
it's not have a seat room, clearly.
And you don't just see Himiko in there. You also see a guy who's kind of got his feet up on the table and he's sitting on like the ridge of the chair. You know, the
Okay.
top bit of the chair where the backrest is. He's sitting on top of that.
Good
And
balance.
he's dressed in all black, and he has a grey sweatshirt on that has a barcode on it, and I didn't edit it on. And and he'll just kind of grin and wave his hand lazily. He'll be like, "Yo."
Out of curiosity, how old is he?
You really can't tell by a glass, but he doesn't look, if he were ever to be older than you, like that much older than you. Like, you feel like he's around your age at least.
Got it. So at absolute most, maybe early 20s, or
Yeah.
down to my age. Got it.
Yeah, like to say that he's pushing 20s would be like a real extreme. Like he's really youthful looking. I'll just
Out of curiosity, is there a family resemblance between the two?
No.
Okay.
They do not look related at all. Because he looks like, well, he doesn't have green hair. He doesn't have yellow eyes. He doesn't have any distinguishing physical traits. He honestly looks like a normal Japanese person. I need to find the fucking page. Okay. So pretend there's a barcode on the t-shirt. I was meant to do it, but I forgot. Barcode?
Ah, there it is.
Yes, and I'll get out Himiko.
Wait, have we seen that picture before?
Yes.
I don't think you were here though, were you, for Ryo's? Were you here for Ryo's chicken scene?
I recognize the picture, so I must have been.
Yeah, it was last week or last time we
Himiko,
played.
you're really short. Wow. You fucking midget. Okay, I need to make
Well, he's just stretched out, that's all.
There we go. Okay. Alright. And she'll be like, Raffy!
Hi. Sort of hand the flowers over. Got these for you.
Oh, wow. Oh, bird flowers. My favorite. And then she'll just kind of flick her wrist and the flowers will disappear.
Okay.
She'll
Cool.
be like, Oh, you actually made it here. So how was school?
And it's just review for the most part. And then a little bit of a student council, and now I'm here. How's been your morning?
Well, I was just doing, I don't really go to school on the weekends. So I was back here at the precinct. Yeah, that's the term. Precinct. You'd be like, oh right, I gotta introduce you. The guy will kind of hold up his hand and be like, well, I know a lot about you based on what Emi-chan has told me, but the name's Watanabe Tetsuo.
Raphael Dork. Nice to meet you. Hold up my hand.
He'll extend his hand forward, but he won't move from his position.
Right.
And,
Shake his hand. So,
all right. Do you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna
Is that
roll
him?
your touch. Okay.
Crap.
All right. His hand. His hand actually feels like the muscles in his hand are a bit wimp and wimpy. They don't feel that taut.
Got it.
They feel like not malnourished, but they could use with
Underused.
Yeah.
I got it. crap. Fortunately. I was rolling Rap's expression because remember, it's his best die. He most partly he doesn't. It's funny because he'll probably think it's his reaction is basically to his touch, but his reaction is to just that power kicking in. Because remember, that's not Rap's. He does not like that one. So Rap did grimace. I mean, a slight grimace, just that the power kicked in.
And I guess Tetsuo will kind of look at his hand and be like, "Oh, am I sweaty?" And he'll rub it on the side of his trousers.
No, sorry about. I just. So it was not to you. It was just something that is a small ailment of mine.
A small element of yours. You don't look sick.
I'm fine. I did not mean to worry you. Anyway, if you don't mind me asking, do you work here?
Yeah, I do. And Himiko will kind of pout and be like, "Remember I told you I had a partner?"
Oh yeah.
And she'll just kind of bounce on the spot. You'll be like, "You always know that I'm like the fighty, kicky, butty one, and he's like the info guy."
Got it. Are you guys working on anything right now?
And Himiko will be like, "Bunch of stuff. Ever since that Joker case ran cold, there's been a bunch of different things in the city."
Oh, I mean, if you need to deal with something, I'm willing to and eager to help if you want, or if you're done for the day.
And Tetsuo will just kind of laugh and he'll be like, "You won't be the first person to ask, considering that, well, if you're from the academy, you get all types of people, putting in their 2 cents. Japanese cents. But
Yeah.
it's appreciated, honestly. Like, when it comes to this post, it's like nothing too official. It's just that most of these guys here don't really have the cajones to actually look into, myths and magic and all of that spooky stuff.
I could also imagine some of them don't even have the ability to see some of that stuff.
Yeah. Most people of this city are like sensitive, but not many turn out to be full-blown mythopoetics. That's why most of the people who are mythos here tend to be outsiders. Well, not natives anyway.
Just a random thought. Are there any mythopoetics on the police force itself? And are they? I mean, is that actually is there actually a mythopoetic department on the police force?
Are you looking at the mythopoetic department right here?
Got it.
And Tim could be like, Most people just kind of do their own justice the own way, but, well, I didn't want the police to feel like they're useless, because I'm here.
Got it. All right. Go.
And Tetsuo will be like, of course, when it comes to, the big boys, they're obviously in Tokyo. This is just some, city that decided to play a part in the game in the past 20 years.
Yeah, it seems to basically become quite a recent draw around here.
How long has the academy been open for? It's like the 7th year?
Yeah.
I guess people are still, still realizing this place actually has a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
Just call it a bit of, hometown pride.
All right, I'll accept that.
Go ahead.
Oh, I turn to him and go, so, are basically, what should we do?
What?
Do you still have to do work here, or would you like to go eat lunch?
We're actually here for a reason.
All right.
I'm not that mean and ungirly to just invite you to a police station. I'm not that out of touch. Mm,
I don't see anything wrong with this.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with this.
Yeah.
I knew it.
If you need my help with something, you have it. You know that, right?
Right. But remember we had the conversation about, investigating and looking into things, and that I knew a little bit about it, but, I'm the fighty person. So if you wanted to look more into it, well, I've got Tech in here now.
Got it.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Think so. Real quick, is there anything obvious that I'm forgetting, or is it she just being obscure? Just to make sure that I'm not forgetting something obvious.
She's being obscure.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you can try and roll an understanding roll to see if you
Alright.
caught it on.
I will add my intuition to that. If that's acceptable. Can I add an intuition to that?
Yes, you can spend the papa for that.
Alright.
Alright. I mean, you're able to. Well, you've had a bunch of conversations with Himiko, but I guess the one thing that really strikes you when it comes to like, she's really interested in your family. Like you, I mean, as you're thinking about it, she was like, didn't she have something about my mom when I asked her a while ago? And
Good, I thought she had stuff about my dad. I didn't know she had stuff about my mom.
Like you thought so, but you think like, oh yeah, she mentioned that my mom would be cool with me being a mythopoetic. It turned out she was cool with me being a mythopoetic. So yeah, she was specifically mentioning your dad and your half siblings that may be out there in the world.
Right. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely something Raph's going to bring up with her, but he not necessarily with somebody else in the room. So, all right. Okay, crap. Sorry, where did the conversation end off exactly?
She was basically saying, "You know what I'm talking about, right?"
Oh, I sort of just nod, smile at her.
Right. So, do you want to start that now?
Hold on, let me think about it. Let me check something. Damn it, Raph. Alright. He goes, I was planning just on doing a normal date and do it that later, but if you want to get started on it now, that's fine with me.
Right. Okay. Right, Tekken can work his magic.
My turn.
And,
So, if you don't mind me asking, what exactly can you do?
And he'll just kind of clap his hands, and he'll be like, "Well, I have a bunch of different tricks here and there. Like, I know this city like the palm of my hand. Been born and bred here, after all. So, you know, what I was talking about earlier about how all the big mythos in the city tend to be, not Asate residents themselves, kind of like pass-bys or layovers, something like that.
Right.
Well, if you tell me more about as much as you know about your background and stuff, I can check the old memory banks. He'll kind of tap his head and see if I can pull up anything for you.
All right.
If you have names, that's the most important part. The details, well, they help, but they're not exactly as crucial as the names.
Oh crap. All right. Hold on. Let me pull my character up so I can actually read the names I gave to my parents.
So, I will do you a solid, and I will give you the names. So, because the names you gave your parents are not their actual names. So, because
All right. I got. Yeah. I got Miyu Kashaba. Kosha. Fucking hell.
yeah, that one.
Did I ever actually name his father except for the last name Dark?
I think it was like Richard or something. Ironically, I think it was Richard.
Yeah, Richard Dark. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep. Too many Richards.
Okay. And your mom is Kabashigawa Miyu. I took that name directly from your page.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
Sure. And you don't know about any other siblings you have. You know that you have your military-based grandfather.
Right.
I didn't give him a name, so you can just call him military-based grandfather.
Yeah,
And
but
your
he's from the mother's side, so.
Yeah.
And then yeah. Actually, didn't his mother say that the aunt is not a mythopoetic?
Yes.
Yeah, so she wouldn't really. Yep.
And I guess you'll feel a niggling coming from Q.
Yep.
And he'll be like, there is that other object that we have in our possession, Commander.
Remind me?
When we went to that dilapidated bazaar,
Right.
we did come across a pouch of substance that was familiar to us.
Oh wow, yeah. I forgot all about that one. I actually, before I actually even say the names, I go, actually, I sort of, obviously Kusto in my head. Where is it now?
It should be within our possessions back at the dormitory barracks.
Got it. I actually have something back at the dorm that might be helpful. Unfortunately, it's back at my dorm, so I'll bring it later, I guess. But apart from that, I guess, do you recognize the names Richard Dark or Miyu Kashibawa? I pronounce it right. I can't.
Alright. So after you say that, Himiko will be like, I can get it for you. I'm really fast.
Okay, it's underneath the socks in my sock drawer.
Okay, I should know where that is. Alright, see you in 5 minutes. And she'll run out of the room.
Just sort of, Raptor has that little smile on his face as he watches her leave. Turns back to him.
And Tetsuo will just kind of whistle. And she'll be like, she's already acquainted with that place, huh?
Yep.
Yep. And, I know. And Tetsuo will just kind of cross his arms and he'll be like, So, do you always wear that getup?
Looks down. The school suggested we wear purple when not in our uniforms, so that we Santa's representation of the school. So yeah.
And he'll just kind of go like, nah, 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 nah. And he'll just kind of slap the side of his neck. That stuff.
Ah, it's a quirk of my persona.
Mm. Mm.
They grow.
And he'll just kind of click his tongue, and he'll be like, "What about the ones that aren't yours?"
What do you mean the ones that aren't mine?
And he'll just kind of get up, and he'll walk towards you, and he'll clap your back. And it's not like it's hurting, but it's pretty solid. Like compared to how weak his hand felt before, it's pretty surprising.
Got
And
it.
on the palm of his hand, you can see like a now a kind of dribbly signal. Is it called signal? Sigil?
Sigil. Sigil, I think is what you're doing. Yeah.
Yes.
Symbol, sigil,
You know the circle sigil thing.
a
The
sigil.
mandala.
Sure, that can be a sigil.
Yeah.
There's no specific word for a circle symbol thing.
Alright.
An
And he'll
occult
just-
symbol would probably be best.
Yes.
Yeah. And he'll just kind of let it drip off his hand, and he'll be like, "Ah, right, now we can actually have a private conversation." Good.
Ku, are you there?
Commander.
Just checking. So, what's going on? What'd you just do?
Oh, I just took off one of her seals for you.
Ah. Oh, those.
You know about them, but you didn't know you had them over you?
I just kind of assumed that she put them there and they haven't been removed, so yeah, I guess I did know about them.
You are a funny one. Alright.
What?
And he'll just kind of dust his hands off, and he'll be like, I suppose I can do you a solid, but if you're cool with her just slapping her stuff on you, I mean, who am I to judge? I mean, if you're down with that, that's cool. I just don't know.
No, thank you. I didn't know that they were still up, but I don't hide anything from her, so. But thank you anyway.
I mean, she's always going on about you, so you must have something really developed there, huh?
We only started about 4 days ago. I mean, I guess officially being a couple, but yeah, I mean, I do feel connected to her.
Woo, 4 days! Wow, time really goes fast, huh?
You're right. Maybe it's been 6.
Ooh, but
I don't have to necessarily worry about anniversaries just yet.
Right. So have you actually done anything?
Yeah, this is crossing territory I'm not gonna cross. No offense, man.
Whew. All right. You're a bit protective. I understand. Usually she's the one standing over me when it comes to the combat stuff.
All right. Sorry, go.
But anyway, since you're cool with that stuff, I can try and put it back on if you want.
No, it's okay. I'm sure she'll put it on at some point.
All right. And Himiko will come bursting through the room, and she'll jump onto Raph's back, and you'll feel something being reapplied back to the area he slapped. And
yeah, I'm sorry. He just sort of smiled, turn around, and goes, I know you did that, and kisses her.
And you hear a wolf whistle coming from Tetra being like, I am still here. You don't want to make a guy jealous, you know. I'm single and pretending I'm proud.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the comments. Yes.
And,
Anyway.
Himiko will put the bag of fairy dust on the table.
Got it.
And Tetsu will be like, "Oh, what's this?" And
I found it. It kind of called to me, and it definitely has some sort of feel to it, something familial. It's something tangible, so I figure this is probably one of our best chances of, well, figuring out what's going on. And then I forgot about it. My persona just reminded me of it.
And he'll just kind of take a look at it until, because remember there was like an embroidery of initials on it, and he'll be
Right.
like, I can get something from this. I won't actually be taking any of the dust, but if you want to, give some to me as, a favor, I mean, that stuff's pretty trippy, from what I've heard anyway.
I'll need to figure out exactly what it is before I do that, but I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Right.
At first, I need to figure out what it is exactly myself.
And I guess Tetsuo will just kind of be like, well, when it comes to understanding people, I can do that really well. It's like I put on their own skin and I become a part of them. I can kind of get something from the initials. And let me know exactly who the owner of this was. I suppose they weren't exactly planning for, the possibility of people who become other people to get a hand on this, but shit happens. All right. And he'll just kind of rub his thumb over the initials, and he'll squint his eyes, and he'll be like, "What was the other guy you said?"
He's got two names, Dark Richard and Alan. What's the last name?
Oh no.
I give the name. Emo Allen.
Well, and he'll just kind of be like, "Oh, I got something," and he'll just kind of get out a tissue and wipe his fingertips with it. Who do you want to hear about first, Mommy or Daddy?
Let's deal with my mom, get her out of the way, because I don't think she's going to be... For what I need to do, I hope she's a refuge and not a problem.
A problem? And him could be like, oh, that's really easy. Even I could tell you about that. Can I? Be like, Tetsuo will just kind of shrug and be like, well, take away my thunder, but yeah, sure. And he'll be like, right, you know how your mom lives in the city and stuff now, right?
Yes.
And you know how she joined Umberhawk like a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah, I believe she told me about that.
Well, she's right here and stuff, and all of her details are in the Umberhawk base, and she's pretty open. She's actually come and visited a few times, when Tech was saying all about how people volunteer to help secure the city and stuff. Like, she was really out there, saying that she needs to earn money for her son-in-law.
Alright. The character does have a brief panic moment of his mother and Himiko actually meeting. So, that crosses over his face for a second.
So yeah, you know your mom's apartment address, right?
I figure he does, right?
She hasn't told you yet.
Okay. Actually, she's just always come to the dorm, so I probably should have asked her about that.
Oh, maybe she hasn't told you because she's going to surprise you or something. His surprise party. Should I give it to you then? Am I ruining the surprise?
How about we wait on the exact address for now?
Okay. And she'll be like, right. Well, she was also a part of the that school that got shut down a few years ago. What was
Right.
it?
Yoda Dashu.
Not even close.
Not even fucking close.
Kokusai Haigo.
Yeah,
Got it.
Kokusai Haigo.
Yeah, what Richard said. Yeah.
That was like a big school project that when he says we, he's talking about Japanese people. That we kind of
Fucking thanks, Jess. We're coming down on a high to immediately put subtitles. Translator note: we means the Keikaku people.
Yes.
that we kind of did when we were inviting loads of people to come to Japan because being part of the world is cool and stuff.
Okay.
I don't really know too much about why, but anyway, it got shut down because there were a bunch of suicides and stuff. We're still alive, so that's good.
Yeah, I heard the school had some problems and shut down.
Right. Oh yes, and she was a part of the school because as I said, all the people that went to the school had some international relationship or something. So since your mum was part of where's that big basic place again? In
Okinawa?
like, oh, Raph will say it for him. Like, he was about to say something, but Raph was, oh yeah, Okinawa. Yeah. When they have all the Americans and the other people there, because we can't have an army because we got beaten up in that big war. That was a really long time ago. That was nearly 100 years ago.
Yeah, almost now.
Oh, yeah, she's part of that, so it's really, really, really easy to get info on her.
Got it.
If you ever wanted to look up, like, you said you had your Gramps, right? You could ask him all about what he did and stuff. But you'd have to take a trip to Okinawa.
Has he?
You didn't get a chance to over the holidays.
Yeah. I mean, he probably went there like once when he was like a baby, but you wouldn't remember that, so.
Yeah, not in any recent memory.
Yeah. I don't think I haven't been there since I have a memory to remember it by.
But one thing when it comes to who you are as a person is that your mum's really good at, not passing down her genes. Did I say that right?
I can look over to Tetsu to see if he can translate that one a little bit.
And Tetsu will just kind of be like, well, it's kind of like your test tube, baby.
Okay.
Ooh,
That is not clarifying it better. These people are the worst.
And he'll just kind of hold his hands up. He'll be like, like how you have like diamonds that are found in like, Sierra Leone and stuff, and then like blood diamonds, and they're artificially scarce and stuff. But then you have those stones that are grown in science labs and stuff. Oh, what are they called? Anyway, you know what I mean?
Synthetic diamonds?
Yeah, that. Yeah, you're kind of like a synthetic diamond. Like, if somebody were to take a DNA test with your, DNA and stuff, you come up 100% as your dad.
Yeah, Raph got quiet real fast.
And he'll say, to put it bluntly, if your mom had any family powers or any quirks or any kind of latent diseases or anything, you wouldn't have anything of it. Like, you wouldn't even come up as her son. You'd only have a father on the medical records, and that would really spook people, wouldn't it? I hope you don't need to get any DNA tests anytime soon.
Right. All right. Since by that measure, that eliminates my mother from basically any aspect of my lineage. Let's get on with the father.
Right. That's where your little bag made things a whole lot easier. If you didn't bring that with us, that would have been a bit of a trouble. I suppose there's a lot of history here, and I mean a lot of history. Like, we're spanning back, like, centuries of history. But I suppose you're not really interested in, these European terms are really hard to talk about. The Kahaga.
What?
That's how he says it.
The Kaga Haga High.
Okay, Gagaku, my nigga. What's up?
He'll write it down. And to Raph, since he can speak English, will know that he's written down the word calling.
What word?
Calling. Calling.
Oh.
What carling?
I actually don't.
Pulling up a dictionary?
It's not a word.
Carling Brewery.
It's a name.
Then wouldn't it be capitalized?
Feminine.
It would be capitalized.
Oh. Yeah, that's the really, really old stuff that probably isn't relevant right now.
It's all relevant.
Oh.
All information is relevant. Its necessity for knowledge is not. But this is.
And Tetsuo just kind of scratches his head and will be like, if you wanted me to go back generations and generations and generations, I'm going to need a lot more intimate time with that bag. But I can do the first 3 generations if you want. A first 3 as in, like, the last 3, I guess. Not the first.
Right. Alright. I'll take that for now.
Ooh, we'll take that for now. Alright. So, let's start off with the owner of this bag, right?
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a Francis Miller?
No, I don't think so.
It's a really common name, so I'd be surprised if you did.
I've probably encountered a Francis Miller, though I doubt it is who we are talking about.
If you encountered this guy, okay, humor me.
I merely mean that those are common American names. I lived in America for a while, but probably not the person we're talking about. So who are we talking about? Let's assume I don't know this person.
He's related to that word I wrote down, but basically he's from Germany. You ever been to Germany?
No.
Right. Well, this guy would be the uncle to your dad. So, great uncle to you? Is there such thing as a great uncle?
If he's yes, technically. Great can be added. Great and grand can be added to any element. It's usually just drop though. All right.
Yeah,
Do you know
so
if that's?
this.
Do you know if that is pretend from his father or from his mother's side?
Mm-mm-mm. Well, well, the way it works is that this guy Francis, your dad's mother would be his sister, which means that your grandmother would be German as well. That means the Irish stuff comes from your grandfather.
Hold on.
That's where it started.
All right. So his father is the Irish part.
Yes, basically Raf's grandfather on his father's side. Anyway, when it comes to his name, that's really hard to get for some reason. You know, Gramps' name. He must have been a really important guy. But anyway, well, you know, old Frankie's here, sister. They had a baby, and it turned out to be your dad. Only child. And I said I'd give you information about 3 generations worth. So by the way, your grandmother's called Milia Muller. Well, Muller was her name, but now she's Milia Erno. You see what I'm coming from?
Right.
Anyway,
Hold on.
their father is Wolfgang Muller, but they have different mothers. So Francis's mother is different to Milia's mother.
All right. Oh, fuck. All right. Crap. All right. So so my father's grandmother's was Millie
No,
Miller. Okay.
no. Okay. So your father's mother was.
Just draw a graph.
Oh, I could just draw a graph.
This is like the one time your autistic drawings are very helpful and you're not utilizing them. Please.
I don't have space.
What?
Okay,
You do? Yeah, you do! This entire map space!
okay, I need my line tool. Okay, I'll draw some lines. Give me a moment.
Alright, sick.
Yeah. I mean, also if we could just, because I have to write all this stuff down, or is it written down and you can just give it to me in short form later?
One moment. Let me do this.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just doing a family tree based off memory. I don't know how it actually works. I mean, it's like equal signs equals married or some shit. I don't know. Okay. Change the color. Change this. Okay. So Raf is there. And then and then this will be and then it would be there. I think.